Today we're going to talk about Sam. Renata, who in the world is Sam? Sam is your target audience. And I use the word Sam because there's another content creator, Jade Beeson, who teaches you all things about marketing and social media. And she calls your target audience Sam. I'll link her YouTube channel below if you want to check her out. So today, what we're going to talk about is if you have products and services that you're selling, who are you selling them to? You must get clarity on who your target audience is in order for you to be successful whenever you're launching and selling your products and services. So we're going to jump right into the planner. And if you do not have your copy of the planner yet, please pause the video, go into the description and go ahead and download it now. It is free. Who is our target market, or who is our SAM? And so this is our audience. And so on the right, we see we have demographics, and on the left, you have a place where you can put a photo or an avatar. And so under demographics, we're going to talk about gender. And so I am going to design this as if I was actually doing it for my current coaching business. Okay. So this is my coaching business that we're going to work on. Who is my SAM? And so the gender, I don't care. They can be male or female. The gender for my business does not matter. Now, if you're running a company where you are selling women's clothing, then of course your gender is going to be females. And then when it comes to age range, I usually put here anywhere from 25 to 55 years of age for the age range. Again, that's going to be specific for your industry. If you do not have an age range and it doesn't matter, don't worry about it. Whenever you're doing this, though, I want you to start thinking about whenever you start doing paid ads, this is going to help you narrow down who your target audience is for that particular ad. Okay, so you're going to be able to use this sheet in more than one way. Then it says industry. And so for my coaching business, this persona name here might be the one that I'm doing for medical professionals because I am a pharmacist. Okay, so my industry here may be anyone who is in the medical profession. This could be anybody in the pharmacy profession, and maybe they're in the nursing profession. So those are going to be the industries, anything that is healthcare related. Okay. And then the occupation. So they could be physicians. They could maybe be a dentist. Of course, they could be a pharmacist. They could be a nurse. They could be a nurse practitioner. Those are the occupations that you're going to put there so that you can get narrow focused on who your actual audience is. And then the income level. So if you know you have a very high ticket item, then you may need to set an income level here. Because of my coaching packages, I have a level I feel that is applicable to anybody. So therefore, for income, I'm going to put any. Okay, so I don't have really any income levels. Now, I would prefer to work with people who are small businesses because that's what I am. All right, and then I gave my persona a name. Here it's going to be medical. And then it's what are they interested in? Okay, so that's going to be important because when you're placing ads, when you're trying to find out where your SAM is, knowing what they're interested in is going to help you be able to find these people. So, what would some healthcare professionals be interested in? Well, they're definitely interested in things where they can get their continuing education credits. They are interested in things that relate to medical affairs. They may be interested in politics because we know politics oftentimes has some kind of bearing on the healthcare space and industry. They may also be interested in certain other hobbies. And so, what kind of hobbies would pharmacists and things like? So, maybe they like to read. That's probably the case. They may like networking events. So, these are the other things that they would be interested in. And then what problems and pain points are they having? Okay, so remember, these are medical professionals, but they're also medical professionals, small business owners, and entrepreneurs. So what pain points are they having? And when you're doing this step, you want to know what pain points and problems are they having that you possibly have a solution for, or you can develop said solution for. So I know the problems and pain points automatically for this persona is they care and they know how to do patient care, but they may lack business knowledge. Okay, it's very common that you find medical professionals that absolutely know how to take care of their patients, absolutely know how to dispense drugs and counsel patients on medication therapy. But when it comes to actually running a pharmacy, when it comes to actually owning a business, when it actually comes to doing consulting, they may not totally understand what all goes with that as a business owner. So that in and of itself is going to lead some different pain points that they're going to have. Maybe they have problems with the structure of their company. Maybe they have problems with hiring the right people. Maybe they have problems with efficiencies in operations. Another big one, finding clients. It can be very lonely to be an entrepreneur, and then to be a medical entrepreneur, you even got yourself even more niche down. So maybe they have some issues with accountability because they don't have the community. So you have lack of community. So these are all problems and pain points that my SAM, which is this case, is the medical persona, is having. All right, next question says, what else is your SAM buying? So this is going to be important because if they're purchasing, say, continuing education courses, what platform are they actually purchasing these continuing education courses on? And is that a place where you could place an ad spot? Is that some place where you need to be so that you can get in front of these people? So what else is your SAM buying? So I would put CE courses. They're also possibly buying business courses. They are buying, what else are they buying? They're probably buying lead generation services. They are purchasing any type of equipment to run their business. So they may be, so any kind of, so they could also be purchasing office supplies. SAM, because these are medical professionals that are small business owners, they could be out purchasing new homes. They could be purchasing new cars. All of these things, what your SAM is actually buying, again, is going to help you find out where you're going to be able to find your SAM and how can you actually appeal to your SAM. Okay. And then where are they located? So where are they located? If this was like pharmacy owners that I was targeting, they could be actually in their pharmacy. They could be in their doctor's office. They could be in their dental practice. Do any of them work remote? It is very possible. Also, in the where they're located, or do you have a certain geographical area where you only going to want to target? For me, it does not matter. But if you're selling certain products and services and you say, well, I only want to do it within a certain mile radius of my home or my office location, then that's what you're going to put here. So mine would be anybody in the US that I could do and work with. Where else are they located? They're going to be located at networking events. And then you can get even granular and you can say what kind of networking events. So if they're pharmacists, hopefully they are part of their pharmacy association. So they're at their association events. Maybe they're at different networking events as it relates to business. Okay. So this is going to help you here find out where these people are located so you can actually find them and get in front of them. So what we did in this exercise is we went over basically the demographics of who your target audience is. We went over what they're interested in, any kind of hobbies they may have, anything that's pertaining to their business themselves, what problems and pain points they're having, what else they're buying, and then where they're located. So now what I want you to do is I want you to go and I want you to develop each one of your personas for your target audience. So another one of mine that I am going to do is just in general small business owners. Okay, it doesn't matter what business they're in because my 5P framework will work for any business. But I know for sure because I'm a pharmacist, I'm going to appeal to the medical profession. So I'm going to use that as my competitive edge for that market. But I'm going to build out a separate persona for folks that are not medical just to see where those people are at. And that of course is going to be more broad. So what are these people interested in? These people could be interested in reading. They could be interested in bowling. They could be interested in travel. They could be interested in a whole host of things because it's going to be so broad. What pain points are they having? Could be the same thing: lead generation, marketing, sales, trying to hire the right people, trying to find office space, how to work more efficient. Maybe they want to use AI and don't know how to, so those type things. What else are they buying? So they could be buying things for their home, they could be buying things for their office, they could be buying things for their kids. So those are all the type things that's going to make it more broad when I do the same persona for someone who's just a small business owner and not necessarily niche down. And then when it comes to where they located, well, because I'm appealing to that persona, meaning the small business owner, and that means they could just be anywhere. They could be at the grocery store, they could be at church, they could be at hardware stores, anywhere in the United States, which is where I want to do my book of business, because again, I can do it remotely. So all of those things go into this target market audience sheet, and I want you to do the same thing with yours. And I want you to stay tuned to this video series so that you can see how this planner is going to give you clarity on what your products and services are, how you can actually increase your leads, prospects, and what we all want is more customers. So thank you so much for tuning into this video, and we'll see you in the next one.